Yes, sadly, this was my face, but if you want to find out how I went from that to this, then you better watch the rest of the video. We rolling? Yes. Oh guys, hello, hi besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me again today. This is your first time on my channel.
You are welcome.
Yes, so he said, my name is IJ, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I was able to clear out my acne, my dark spots, most of my hyperpigmentation. And yes, I know I said most because for the longest time I kept postponing this video, and like even though literally nobody asked for it like nobody asked for this video. Yeah, I kept postponing this video because I felt like I wasn't done with my acne, I wasn't done healing from it. And I kept telling myself, you know, I'm not an expert, so why would anybody like watch or want to know my skin routine and how I cleared my acne? But you know, I just realized that a lot of times when we talk about things that we've been through, when we talk about things that we went through after we've overcome them, after we are done with them, we tend to talk about them from the point of triumph, like, oh, I passed through acne, I went through this, so it can't be that bad. I went through this. But a lot of times I feel like we forget that, you know, when you were going through it, you didn't know if you were going to make it through. You didn't know that you were going to pass through this and come out. So I just feel compelled to make this video now that I still do occasionally have some breakouts. I still occasionally have some black spots, because I feel like I'll be more empathetic to people living with acne currently who are battling it. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the 2 ingredients I used, the natural ingredients, and also the products that I used to clear out my acne, as well as how I was able to use it. And then of course I'm going to be giving you tips and tricks that I have come up with, that I've realized over the years as I've dealt with acne. And even though they are not much, I feel like they really have a lot of weight, and they are quite deep. So yeah, you guys should stick around for that. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please click that subscribe button. I make videos on natural hair, beauty, and lifestyle. So if you're not already gone to my channel, please go to my channel and click that subscribe button, and also the notification bell to get notified every time I post. Too much talk, let's get right into it. Let's get into it.
Yeah, get into it.
Yeah. I dealt with acne for about 8 years. Frankly, I don't feel like it's fair to just talk to you guys about how I was able to clear out my acne without telling you a little bit of my you know, dealt with acne for about 8 years, give or take, from my early teens, and it was not a pleasant time. Those were really dark times. Back in those days, I couldn't wake up any morning without seeing like a pimple or a zit on my face. A lot of people kept giving me advice. Okay, like, guys, do you know the worst part to me about having acne?
It was that like people, like random strangers you would meet on the road, like people you don't even know, will come up to you and they'll give you advice, they'll give you all these tips, as if they don't know that you have acne, or they just tell you, oh, I have acne, or they keep pointing it out. I feel like that just makes me feel so, you know, self-conscious, and I just can't relax because I feel like everybody's always staring at my face. Guys, I really understand that feeling. Like when people just come up.
So yeah, after a lot of years of struggling with acne, I finally started using 2 natural ingredients that helped me clear up my acne, and I also found some great acne products and some great skin products that were able to help me clear out and stop my pimples from, you know, recurring. And yeah, so the 2 major natural ingredients that I used, you guys ready? You ready? Was, guess. Let's take a moment. Guess. Okay, time's up. The 2 ingredients that I used to clear out my acne was turmeric and honey. I used a combination of turmeric and honey as a facial mask to clear out most of my acne. And later in this video, I'm going to be telling you other tips and tricks that I want to say, because it's not just about using these things, it's also about how you use them.
How are you using
your products? Okay, so right, you don't need to believe anything I tell you in this video. This is just my experience. I am a random stranger talking to you from the internet. You don't need to believe anything I say. Turmeric has anti-inflammatory properties and antibacterial properties, and also turmeric is known to clear scarring. Okay, and a combination of that with honey, which is also known to reduce redness from blemishes and also reduce inflammation on your skin, these two combination, these two ingredients is very, very potent, and I really feel that it did wonders. It was my game changer. My acne journey can be divided into two. Okay, journey before I started using turmeric and honey, and my acne journey after I started using turmeric and honey, because I really saw a huge difference. The redness, the inflammation, the scarring and everything, I saw a turn around, and that was what convinced me to continue using it, because I was just desperate for something to work out. Yes, I'm going to be cleaning my face with a cotton pad and my Skin Success Astringent. I clean my face with this before I go in to apply my turmeric. And guys, I swear by this astringent, it really made a lot of difference. Now, to show you how I make my mask, I take half a teaspoon of turmeric and half a teaspoon of honey as well, mix that with a little bit of water and apply on my face. As you can see, I avoid my eye area and apply it on my cheeks and the area affected majorly by acne, which was my cheeks and forehead. And of course, be very careful with this mask because turmeric stains anything that it comes in contact with. This mask really lightened all my acne spots and dark spots on my face. And yeah, I just leave that on for about 30 minutes and I wash it out. I use this 3 to 4 times in a week for 30 minutes only and I wash it out. Be very careful to avoid your eye area because that is not what you want to do. That area is very sensitive. So yeah, this is basically me leaving it on. Oh my god, what is going on with my face? Oh my god. Yeah, and after washing it out, you can follow up with a moisturizer. So I'll catch you guys in the second part of the video. Welcome to the second part of the video. This is the part of the video where I'm going to also share my tips and tricks and things that I also noticed in the course of my own journey. Alright, so yeah, the first thing I want to talk about in anything in life, not even just this clearing up acne and all that, is in whatever you are doing, guys, you have to be consistent. I'm sorry, you just have to. If you're trying to clear out your acne, or if you're trying to start up anything, a project, whatever, especially when it comes to using skin products, you have to be consistent, guys. If a product says use it morning and night, please use it morning and night. If the product says use twice daily or use this amount of times, you have to, guys. You need to have a particular goal. If you're going to start on using this product, you need to know what your end goal is. Is it to clear your acne? Is it to get rid of your pimples? Are you just trying to get a clear skin or a glowing skin? You need to figure out what your goal is and set that. Take pictures, do your research, and do whatever you need to do in order to figure out what would work for you. Try out anything, but in whatever you're doing, you need to set your goal. Okay, and that brings me to my next point. You need to be persistent. Okay, if it's going to a dermatologist or finding out products or doing your research, by all means do that. Find out what works for you. Okay, because nobody, at the end of the day, nobody is going to put the amount of care that you put into finding out what works for you when you're looking for something to clear out your acne. Nobody else is going to put in that amount of work that you've been willing to put in for yourself. Make sure that you have pictures of before and after pictures so you can compare your results and see if this is actually working. Set time for each product that you're using or anything that you're trying out. Make sure put in time. Okay, I want to try this product, this time to this time. You need to actually sit down and use the products that you want to use at the time that you're using it, that you're meant to be using it. Okay, because if you want to try a product for 2 weeks, let's say 14 days, and you actually don't try out the product, like okay, you say I'm going to try this product for 14 days, but in the end you only use it maybe twice and that 14 days, and then you drop the product and you say, oh, it didn't work for me, or oh, it didn't clear my pimple, or this or that. You didn't actually use the product enough time to actually give it a chance to work. Hydration is key. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.